Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstudios.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick review of the Huawei Honor 4C which we have with us. I missed the launch event of this phone and I could not do the hands-on review earlier, so a lot of people have been asking me to unbox this phone and do the quick review, so we are going to do that in this video. This is how the package looks like. As you can see, this package is again not exactly the Indian retail package which you will see, but the package contents are going to remain the same, so you can get an idea about that. There is nothing mentioned on this package apart from this thing over there at the back side. As far as specifications are concerned, this is a pretty good device on the specification front, and we will talk about that later. And once you open the package, the first thing which we see is the Huawei Honor 4C. I have used this device for approximately 3 to 4 days before doing this unboxing and quick review, so I will be telling you everything including the battery related to this phone. And this is how the phone look like. The phone look very good in terms of the overall look and feel, and the build quality is also nice. This is a budget Android phone from Huawei, and it is being made in such a way that it does not feel cheap when you hold it in hand, and it does not feel like a cheap phone in any way. So let me just open the package and show you the other things. We also get a charger inside the package, which is not a fast charger, but it is a 1 ampere charger which you get within the package of this phone. You can see the output current over there. I'm not sure whether you can see that. And then we also get a USB cable which can be used for data syncing and charging, a decent one, and that is it. There is nothing else inside this package, and you will not get headphones with this one, so you will have to buy it on your own in case you want them. So let me just get rid of the packaging and let's take a deeper look over the Huawei Honor 4C which we. Now here we have the Huawei Honor 4C, and this phone looks very nice in terms of the overall look, and the build quality is also good for the price. As far as back cover is concerned, the back cover is removable, but let me just take a look over the connectivity and the ports. So at the bottom you have a micro USB port for data syncing and charging, a primary microphone over there. We have a very nice shiny chrome grille on the edges which does make this phone look very premium, especially the white color. We also have these touch capacitive buttons over there which do not have backlit LED, so there is no backlit LED over there. And we have the nice metallic earpiece over there, proximity and ambient light sensors over there, front camera. And as far as the rear camera is concerned, the rear camera on this device is a 13 megapixel camera, whereas the front camera is 5 megapixel, which is again good. Talking about the back cover, you can remove the back cover, you just need to pull it from here and the back cover can actually come out, but the battery is sealed inside, so you have to insert your SIM card over here. The SIM card slot 1 is over there, SIM card slot 2, and you also have a micro SD card slot. And the battery which is sealed inside is again not, it has a 2550 milliampere hour battery, which is enough to give this device approximately 1 day of battery backup. And in terms of the overall camera performance, this device is good enough. At the top you can see that we have a 3.5mm audio jack. You also have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation, the 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, and Honor branding over there. We also have a texturized design at the back side which does make this phone look good, and it also provides you a very nice grip when you hold this device in one hand. The overall build quality of the device is pretty good for the price. Let's talk about the display of this device. This device has got an IPS LCD display which is looking good from different viewing angles. You can see the display. However, there is slight amount of discoloration which will happen, but you can still see the display, which is very good. The display clarity is good as well. It has got a 5-inch display with a 720p resolution, which is high definition display, and even if you take a closer look, you cannot notice any pixelation on this device, which is a very good thing. In terms of price, they have priced it approximately 9,000 rupees. So 9,000 rupees you will have to pay for this phone, and you are not getting a Qualcomm chipset inside, you are not getting a MediaTek one, but you are getting a Huawei chipset, which is again good, and you have high silicon Crane 620 processor inside, which is an octa-core processor clocked at 1.2 GHz. It is pretty good in day-to-day usage and performance, and the device feels snappy and faster most of the time. Without any issues you can actually use it. You can also play high definition games as well on this one. Let's take a look over the internal details of the phone, and for that we need to access the settings. Over here we have the settings shortcut. We will first of all take a look over the version of Android and other things which we have on this one. So let's take a look over the about phone, which will tell us a lot of things about this one. That we have 2 GB of RAM on this one, which is good. We also have got 1.21 GB free as of now out of 8 GB internal storage which we have on this one, and we will tell you about that later. We also have 720p resolution. We have Android 4.4.2 KitKat, which is kind of a disadvantage because most of the phones these days are coming with Android Lollipop, whereas this one is coming with KitKat. You also have Huawei Emotion UI 3.0, which is the latest one, which is good and responsive. The UI is custom, but it is not at all laggy. They have customized it with this particular hardware. Let's take a look over the storage scenario. So as of now, the storage which is free is 1.21 GB, whereas the total available storage which you get on this device out of 8 GB, it is 3.65 GB, which is again not too high but decent for a phone like this. And when it comes to the SD card slot, you do have that, and you can also install applications on the SD card. Now here we have the system information for this device. As you can see, we have the model number of the device mentioned over there, 13 megapixel rear camera. We also have the status for the RAM as well. As you can see, this device has got 2 GB of RAM, out of which you get approximately 1.8 GB approximately, and you get 1.1 GB available to the user. Taking a look over the current status of the RAM, as you can see, this device has got 2 GB of RAM, out of which you get 1.8 GB, and out of that 1.1 GB approximately is free. Processor front, we have got high silicon Kirin 620 chipset, and it is a 64-bit octa-core CPU clocked at 1.2 GHz. On AnTuTu benchmark, we have got a score of 27564, which is a pretty decent score for a device like this. And in terms of overall day-to-day usage and performance, this device did not give us any kind of issues. On Ninamark, we have got a score of 61.1 FPS, which is again one of the best score, and this device in terms of gaming as well has performed pretty well. We are going to play some games within some time and you can see the performance yourself. Taking a look at the system information, we will just find out the exact system information which we have for this one. As you can see, it has got an octa-core CPU clocked at 1.2 GHz, and the hardware ID is HI6210SFT in case you want to know that. We have the display resolution of 720 into 1280, which is a pretty good display, and we have got Mali 450 MP GPU, which is also good on the gaming front, and you can play high definition games on this device. We have light sensor, proximity sensor, magnetic field sensor, orientation, gyroscope, gravity, acceleration, rotation, and accelerometer sensor as well. As far as sensors are concerned, this phone is fully equipped with the kind of sensors you would need on a smartphone like this. One thing which I have noticed on this device, when I have ran some benchmark utility with normal usage, this device gets hot slightly, especially at the back side. You can see that it is 36 degrees right now over here at the back side, and the temperature is slightly more at some of the points, like 35.5 degrees. And on the front, if we take a look, this part has a temperature of approximately 36.4 degrees. Now we are going to play a casual game and a heavy graphic intensive game after that to show you the overall performance of this device as far as gaming is concerned. Firstly, we are going to play this casual game called Subway Surfer, and this is running pretty fine without any issues. I do not see any kind of graphic lag. Touchscreen is also very responsive. There is no problem with that as well. I can play this game pretty smoothly on this device without any issues. As sharing internet is concerned, we do have support for creating a portable Wi-Fi hotspot on this device. You have support for Bluetooth tethering, and USB tethering is also supported. You also have support for power saving on this device, and it does support ultra power saving mode as well, which can give you around 9 hours of battery backup with approximately 29% of battery which is there in this device. So once I enable it, I can get much more battery backup on this device once I enable the ultra power saving mode. And again, you do have other power saving modes like smart and normal as well, which can again not give you that much of battery backup. Like it will give you 4 hours of backup, but still they are good enough to be used in day-to-day usage. Let's take a look over the camera performance of this device. As you can see, this is how the camera UI look like. We are going to take the photo of the Superman. in this artificial light, and we are going to take that photo again without artificial light as well. Let me first of all disable the flash. So you can also change the exposure in case you would like to do that. It is possible to be done on this one. So if I tap here, and once it locks the focus, it allows you to change the exposure. By moving this slider, you can actually change the exposure like this, and you can make the photo slightly more bright like this. So we have taken both of these photos. I can show you both of them one by one. So this is the one which has been taken without light, and to my surprise this photo has came out to be pretty good in terms of colors, in terms of details as well. I was not expecting this thing to be that clear. So 13 megapixel camera at the back is doing a pretty good job, and you can see the difference as compared to the original subject. It is not much different as compared to the other photo which has been taken with light. And this is the second photo which we have captured with light. As you can see the reflection of the light over here, and this photo has came out to be better in terms of clarity, in terms of colors as well. It is looking nice, and again I can compare it with the original subject. It is again very close to the original subject in terms of colors, and details are also very nicely reproduced. Now let me test the front camera of this device, and again I know I'm sweating right now. Let me just disable this, and if I take a photo right away, I can show you how good this device is in terms of the front camera quality. So it has taken this photo, and I can show you that. So this is how a photo look like. As you can see, it is looking good in terms of clarity. It has captured, and colors are also looking nice. Let me just disable these artificial light, and I can take this photo again, this time to show you the performance of this device from the front camera in low light. So this time I have disabled the lights, the artificial light which was turned on. Let me take a look whether the front camera is capable of taking photos even in low light. And it again gives you the timer so that you can get ready for the selfie, and this is how it looks like. Again, the front camera selfies are also looking good even when I have captured them without light. Now let's take a look over the messaging application which we have on this one, and we will find out the experience when it comes to the keyboard. And over here we can see that we have a custom messaging application and a custom keyboard on which the keys are pretty big in size, and whenever I tap on these keys there is a small pop-up which is there so that you can get to know which key you have pressed. As far as continuous input typing is concerned, you do have that supported on this device, so typing is not at all a problem on this 5-inch display phone. So you can easily type with swipe to type, and you can also type like this without any issues. Now to show you the overall performance of this device as far as video playback is concerned and how good the loudspeaker is, we are playing this high definition video from our channel. As far as viewing angles are concerned, viewing angles are good. You can see the display from extreme angles, which is a good thing. However, the colors are not that great, especially from wide angles, but still it is good. The loudspeaker is there at the back side over there, and it does get slightly muffled when you place it on a table, but it does not get blocked completely. Let me just increase the volume to full. The overall loudness of sound which comes out from the loudspeaker on this device is pretty loud, but not the loudest which we have heard. Let's try the browser which we have on this device, and we will load our website gadgetsuse.com. Let's see how quickly it loads the website. So it has loaded the website almost, and I can easily scroll through the content of the website. Pinch to zoom is again supported. It is not very fluid, but still it is working fine. It is taking slight amount of time. It is not very smooth, but good enough, I would say. Once the page is loaded, you will have it smooth. And kinetic scrolling is also good. I can easily scroll the content of the website. Double tap to zoom is also supported, which is good. And panning, for instance, is working perfectly fine. That's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and quick review of Huawei Honor 4C. We are coming up with more videos which will give you more information about this device, especially how does this device perform when it comes to high definition gaming and extensive usage scenarios like using multiple applications on the go and multitasking. How does it perform on that front? We will come up with more videos. Stay tuned for that, and you can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.